Hello and welcome to Wednesday night. I'm Leanne, Winston, Psychic Medium. I hope you all are having a lovely night. I can see we've got a few questions and stuff already coming in. So I love the way that people are jumping in early as well. So I hope you guys have all had a wonderful week. It's been a crazy week, even though we are up to Wednesday at the moment. So there's been a lot going on, and I feel like there is so much going on in the universe at the moment. So things are really shifting. To me, I just feel there's been a lot of pressure in a lot of different ways for a lot of us. But at the same time, it's moving a lot of stuff. And I do feel that there has been a level of emotion that is coming with it, especially for me today. I've been feeling a little bit emotion, the emotions building around certain things, and it comes with opportunities. I think it's more to do with the manifestation. I was having a lovely conversation with somebody before. I'm talking about we are in a period of manifestation. So look at what it is that you are putting your thoughts and your energy into and what you're wanting to manifest for yourself, because it is really important to have that clearer picture and to put that energy out there. I'm a big believer in going with the flow rather than focusing on structure and whatnot. So I want to say, just let yourself go. Don't fight these changes. Look at what's coming up, because I believe there are lessons in everything that we do. So I want to say, take some time for yourself and just allow yourself to have that clearer picture, knowing that you deserve to be happy and that everything you manifest is for a reason, and look at what that reason is. So if you give yourself the permission to be happy, to be successful in career, love, family, whatever you put your mind, your energy into, you're going to find that's where the flow will go, where the energy flows. That's what you're going to manifest with that. So if you're finding yourself in a negative mindset lately, change it, make it more of a positive one in that way, and look at how things will move in that way. All right, so guys, just a bit of housekeeping. I don't know why I was drawn to that to start with, but I just want to touch on a bit of housekeeping before we jump into the questions. Now, before you all do go asking questions, I quite enjoyed last night doing the cards. I have pulled out the Lenormand deck tonight. I know this is Roz's favourite deck that she quite often uses. I do love them as well, so I just thought I might pull them out as well. And if you want a card, #card. Now, I'm giving you the opportunity to either have a card reading or I will answer your question. Now, if you do ask for general guidance, I'm likely to draw you a card. So I'm going to say, make your questions count. Make sure that it's not just a general question, it's more direct to the point, because I'd love to get to as many of you as possible in that way. All right. So guys, help me share the love, or help me spread the love, I should say. You can share the love as well by sharing onto your pages or into groups, or tagging people that you think might be interested. Now, if you are tagging, put the @ symbol, so shift and the number 2 together, then type their first name and space last name, because that is going to help to tag them if they're not already following the page. Just one more thing, if you are watching from any other page, because I know we are cross-posting to Leanne Winston, Psychic Medium, Body, Mind and Spirit, Tarot, Love and Light, and different pages there, the live hub, please do jump over to mytimetv.live to comment live in the background here so I can actually see you. If you miss that, it is mytimetv.live. Don't forget to hit the like button while you're there if you haven't already done it as well. But the link is above you, above me, I should say, not you, in the description as well. So you can click on that to come over here so I can see your comments as well. With that, I'd just like to say hello to those watching from United World Radio. Sorry, they listen on the radio. So welcome to those listening from United World Radio, and welcome to those watching over the 50 different networks of the Binge Network as well. So it's lovely to have you all joining in. Excellent. So we do have a few messages here. I might, Chris is saying hi. Hi, Chris. I hope you're well. Now the screen is running a little late. Cherie saying hello. So is Linda. Beautiful. Linda's there as well. Dot. Hi, honey. I hope you're well. I will get to your questions in a second. So, guys, don't forget to share. Actually, I'd love to know what you guys are working towards. Hey, honey. Hope you're well, Josephine. Maybe share with us if you want to, knowing that, everybody's going to see what you're working on. I'd love to know what it is that you are focusing on or what you are wanting to manifest in your life at the moment. All right? Because sometimes by putting that energy out there, it helps to acknowledge it as well. All right, so don't forget, if you want a card reading, hashtag cards or card, and I will certainly do that. Please also just try to ask one question, not multiple questions in one comment. All right, because if you do, I'm going to just pick one of them in that sense. All right, so let's start at the top of the list. First up, we have Hannah. She says, "Spread the love. Is anything going to get easier? I need some hope for the future. Will my house sell? Will my ex go to jail?" Oh my goodness, honey, you have a lot going on. Will my boys stop getting sick? And have answered to the why my youngest is having a hard time. All right, so the thing that jumped out, you have covered, and I know you got in early, honey. You have covered a lot of things there. I want to focus on your boys getting sick, okay? Now, yes, I get there's a lot going on. Yes, things are going to settle. When you look at what is going on in your life, I'm going to say I feel like a lot is driven by stress when it comes to the boys' illnesses. So would I be right in saying that you have a lot of stuff going on around you lately and it's just constant? It's constant pressure. It's constant tension in that side of it. Now, keep in mind that our children or those around us can pick up on our energy. So when you're stressed and you're in heightened, honey, with all this stuff going on, my feeling is your boys are taking on your energy. When we hold on to things in our energy field, I'm a big believer in then it manifests into the physical because the body can't keep carrying that energy. So I want to say, look at trying to de-stress or have a stressless zone type of thing where your kids can relax in that side of it. So I do want to say I'm looking at the energetic side of their illnesses in that way to how their bodies are reacting as well. So things will get better. See that bigger picture, honey, of what it is that you're working towards and manifest that. Let go of all that negative that's in your past, okay, because that's what you keep drawing back up at the moment. All right, so wishing you all the very best, Hannah, with that, and sending you a big healing hug. All right. Hey, Vanessa. Hi, Leanne. Hope you are well. I would love to know if anything family related is coming through for me. Thank you. All right, honey, when I reading your question, I kind of felt short of breath and I felt like there was a little bit of anxiety. So I do feel like I have a little bit of tension going on around you at the moment. I do get the reference to the need to step back out of that energy and need to take a deep breath. Okay, things are a little bit more in heightened now than what they normally are. That energy will settle. So to me, I get the final push to bring up a lot of stuff on the soul level. Communication's a big thing. So I get communication is really important around family, and I do feel things will settle. Okay, so wishing you all the very best too, honey. Brandon, spread the love. Any messages from Dad? Now, when reading your comment, honey, I got a very cheeky energy. I do feel that Dad had that cheekiness to him. He had that way of turning things from being so serious into more love in a loving energy, more fun with that side of it. I keep wanting to put the pen and paper in your hand, honey, so I don't know if you need to do the writing or it's about writing a letter to somebody. I actually feel like I've got handwriting of Dad's on top of that as well. So I do feel that you are very similar to your dad in ways, okay? I also want to acknowledge the birthday that literally either has just been or about to be, so in the last couple of weeks, or in the next 4 to 6 weeks is usually the referencing I get with that. I also want to acknowledge the month of July, the 7, okay? I don't want to say the 7th of the month necessarily. I just want to acknowledge the 7th month in that way, all right? So Dad wants to spread the birthday wishes, and I do feel that you feel his energy around you, so trust in that. All right, there's a lot of love and pride that comes through with Dad. All right, so leaving you with that one, honey. Josephine has spread the love. Thank you, honey. I really do appreciate it. Next, we have Wanda. Hey, honey, I hope you're doing well. Spread the love. Good evening, Leanne. I hope you are well. Do you have any messages from Heavenly Family, please? Guys, if you'd like to make it more direct as well, keep that in mind. I know, honey, you probably got in early with that. I have a grandmother figure around you that steps in. I do feel that you are very similar in your ways. I actually want to design cakes or decorate cakes. So I don't know if she was quite creative in that way or you were. I actually feel that you are connected to her when you're in the kitchen. So to me, I get the reference to she enjoys that time together in that way. Check out the moon. I'm not sure what that means. So I don't know if that's something you find yourself doing is glancing at the moon or connecting with the moon. But I just get look up at the moon. All right. So when I'm sending you love too, honey. Josephine has tagged some friends there. Beautiful, honey. Thank you. Tracy says, hi, Leanne. I was hoping if guided, will I find someone is my soul person who will love me as I love them. Okay. Honey, I feel like there's a lot of confusion around you at the moment because I felt very confused reading your message. So, who's my soul person will love me as I love them. Now, Hannah, I'm drawn to reading that. Your soul person, your soul soulmate doesn't always come in a romantic form. It could be in a friendship. It could be in a relation, like a family relationship, and those side of it. I do feel that you've already found this person, and I don't feel that it's in the way that you expect it to be. All right. So I do feel I want to say it's a female in this lifetime. So to me, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a relationship. It can be a very strong friendship or a mentor role or something like that. So I do feel, yes, that person is already in your lifetime. I do feel that you will find love, and it will be different to the soulmate side of things, but I do get a very strong bond coming in with that. But I also get open your heart up, honey, because I do feel that you are protecting yourself a little bit of late. So open your heart up, let that beautiful light shine out and let people see that. Okay, so sending you lots of love and hugs as well. Feel the need to send love tonight. So I don't know if people are needing a little bit of nurturing at the moment. But it's been crazy to energy, as I said before. All right. So Samara says, may I have a general reading, please? All right, honey. Cards are restless in my hands, so assume it's general. I know you probably put your comment up there well before I said that. Look at what you are reaping at the moment, honey. So when you break the 10 down, 1 is new beginnings. So when you look at the numerology side of it, I actually feel like you are manifesting or have been manifesting that stuff in your life, and you're about to start to reap the rewards. It's now time to cut that energy and cash in on it is the reference I get with that. All right. So to me, it's the feeling things are going to move forward quite quickly. All right, next we have Deb. Says, hi Leanne, do you have any messages from my mum and will we sell our business? Mum says yes. Okay, yes on both parts. Okay, I get you need to look at the paperwork. So to me, it's about getting paperwork put in place. So whether you need to get a form filled out, whether it's I don't know, Form 20, I'm being told. So I don't know what that means in the way of forms around selling businesses or what it would provide. But I do get the reference to there is the need to do the paperwork and focus on that. I also want to say cut your energy from the business because a part of you is still holding on to that. And while you're doing that, you're going to block that sale, honey. And so go around the business. See yourself taking your energy out, cutting off your energy from the connection. Take the time to give gratitude as well and give that business permission to move forward with another person that is going to bring a lot of success to it. Okay. So by detaching your energy and giving the universe permission for that to move forward, that's going to help. Now, I did that. A friend of mine said that to me about a house that we sold a couple of years ago. She said, you've got to detach yourself. You've got to give permission to do it and thank it for what it has provided. I did that. I think it was on, I think it was a Saturday or a Sunday. I did it. By the following Thursday, we had offers come in on that house, and we'd signed a contract fairly quickly. So it's amazing, and it might have been coincidence. I'm not saying it was definitely that, but it just seemed in the timing of it that moved in that way. Okay. Hey, Barbara. Hope you're doing well, honey. Share the love. Hello, lovely lady. Just want to say that you are amazing. Oh, thank you, honey. I really do appreciate your support and sending you a big hug. Thanks, hon. Kirsty. Hi, Leanne. Does my grandma have any messages for me, please? And thank you. You are very welcome, honey. Now, I actually want to give you the cloth, honey, and I've got the embroidery on it, and I've got the lace edging. So whether it's a hanky, it's not very big, but I just get the reference to the keepsake side of it. So I do feel that it has been folded and looked after. Now, I don't know if it was something she made or her mum made, but I do feel that it is very much handmade and it's been kept as well. Okay. I also want to put the birthday cake around you as well. So she's doing it a bit differently to my normal signage, but I want to acknowledge the birthday around you guys as well. So I do feel that you sense her energy around, and the flicker of the TV. So whether you've noticed the TV flickering lately, she shows me that's her way of letting you know that she is there. All right, so can I leave you with her love, please, honey? Hey, Deb. Hi, do you see my brother relocating or staying where he is? I get relocation, honey. It's something that has been on the cards for a little while now. Spirit is tickling my nose around that, so I get there's more to it than it just been about the relocation. So whether it's about new starts for him, I just get the reference to it's a little bit more there than meets the eye. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Tamara, share the love in your hashtag Adelaide. Wonderful. Thank you, honey. Would love to know when things will get better. The stress of housing and family is beyond belief. Okay, hun. I actually feel like you need to step back out of that energy. I get you're very much in your head, very much a thinker. So by stepping back or pulling back from the energy and grounding and breathing, you're going to bring in center. All right, you're going to center your energy, because I do feel that you're here, there, and everywhere. I do feel come November, late October, November, things will start to settle. Have that clearer picture, as I spoke about before. So I want to say in your head, see that clearer picture of what it is that you're wanting in your life and what you're wanting to work towards. Focus on that, not the drama of everything that's going on around you, because when you're focusing on that negative energy, that's what you're creating. All right. So I'm sending you lots of strength and healing too, honey. All right. So it will get better. Okay, Kathy. Hi, Leanne. Do you see me and the kids having a sea change? Oh, sounds amazing, honey. Sea change. And this man at work, is there a deeper connection with him? I get yes and yes with that, hun. All right. So, all the best. Amazing being near the ocean. Okay. It's in the timing, is the reference I get with that. Hey, Dot. Hello. Is there a message for me? Okay. Oh, Hannah, I feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. All of a sudden, with your energy, I just get the tightness through the neck and the shoulders. I actually feel like you take on a lot of other people's energies. So I get the reference to letting go of that energy, protect yourself. So ground and protect. And I just get the reference to you need to set your boundaries. Now, while I was playing with the cards, number 27 come out. I want to say, look at the information coming. So I do feel like I've got a letter that in the next couple of weeks that is going to bring some news with it. All right. I do feel it's positive. It's not negative. Okay. All right, honeys. I wish you all the very best with that. Hey, Linda. And I think, Cherie, I've done you lovely ladies and said hello. Ashley. Hey, honey. Hi, would love to hear anything from my Nan. She passed suddenly and missing her so much. All right, honey, I'm very much drawn to the lungs, the chest, the heart area with her. So I do feel that whether I'm looking at okay, so I'll acknowledge that in a moment. I'm looking at the heart or the chest, the lungs area, that sort of area. I do feel like you said she's passed suddenly. I get the reference to here one moment, gone the next. So I don't feel that she was in pain when she passed. All of a sudden, when I connected with her energy, I got this smell that went through. So whether at times you actually stop like I did and you go, what is that? I just get the reference to that smell and she lets you know that she's around. So it might be, her perfume or something that grabs your attention, or a smell that might remind you of her cooking in her house, that side of her. Okay. So I do feel that she lets you know that she's around you and sending you lots of love as well. Okay, next we have Jessie saying, hey, Leanne, just wondering if I can have some insight into to my move next week, please. Thank you so much. I actually want to say be careful with the bigger boxes, honey, because I feel like I've got something being broken, okay? So I do feel like I've got a frame or a glass, like a lot of glass sort of thing in that side of it, but it's inside of a bigger box that's taped up. So I want to say be careful of the way things are moved, because I get the reference to maybe mark things fragile, and I get you've probably done that anyway. But I just get the reference to making sure those helping you aren't going a bat out of gate, that they are putting things down gently rather than throwing things. All right. Besides that, I feel the move will go quite smoothly. Okay. I don't know if it's something you're panicking with or getting stressed about, but all of a sudden with your energy, I just feel like I've got the indigestion. My body is reacting to the pressures. All right. Just breathe. See it going smoothly and easy. All right. So sending you lots of love as well. Tiffany said hello to Chris. Hey, honey. Hi, Leanne. How are you tonight? I'm well, thank you. I've shared the love, and I'd love to know if there's any new messages from my brother, or if you have any guidance for what I'm going through at the moment. Okay. Would I be right? Okay, I've just got to give it as I get it. All right. Would I be right in saying that your brother was quite cheeky, hun? You might want to put that in the comments and let me know, okay? Because I get a cheeky energy, but I get a very free energy with him as well. So to me, I do feel that he is very much at peace. But he laughed. He says, there's never, ever any rest for me. So I do feel that your family, I want to say your loved ones close to your brother are wanting to hear from him. Now, I know he's not been gone very long. he just laughed. He says, I don't get any peace. And I get that's his cheekiness with that as well. Okay. Now, around the situation of what is going on, my feeling is this energy is going to pass, but you need to stand your ground and you also need to set boundaries. So, whether it's about speaking up, I just get the reference to you do need to be heard in that way. Okay. This energy will start to move and the clearer picture will come through very shortly. But I just dropped a card, and let me just see if I can get it without it going completely to the floor. I'll be back in a sec. And I wasn't even meaning to pull you a card then, honey, so I've got to take it as this card is yours. It's upside down. Look at the snake around you. Be careful of the person that will strike. All right. So I get the reference to trust your instincts around that, but you just need to be one step ahead. Okay. And I feel like the 7th of the month is going to bring more clarity with you. So whether it's this month or next, I actually feel like it's probably more next month with that. But I want to say just be careful of the snake in the grass, so to speak. All right. So sending you lots of love. And there's a lot of pride that comes through from your brother. But I love his cheekiness. I love the way he just it rolls off of his tongue in that way. And I actually feel that somebody around, whether it's yourself or it's mum, that hears his voice at times, okay, since his passing. All right, I just get the beautiful big smile. Okay, Amira. Sorry, honey, if I said your name wrong. Hi, Leanne. Any messages from me for me during this time of my life? Okay, that is more of a guide and general ones. Oh, my goodness. I'm not even sure. Let me see if I can find that card. Okay, and they come alive. All right, so sorry, hon, I just need to realign myself. Okay, so I was pulling a card because that's more of a general one. The card that come out is the 5 card. Now, I'm actually drawn to the tree of life. So I get the reference to it's about looking at family. It's about getting your roots down and secured. And when you do that, you're going to have a lot of this, the positive light, the rainbow come through. So I just get it's about finding that balance, getting your feet down, allowing things to grow, and there will be a lot of positive energy in there. Okay. So wishing you all the very best with that too, honey. All right. Next we have Linda. Any insights for me, please? All right, honey, another general one. So I'm going to pull a card for you. These cards aren't really wanting to play too nicely with me. They're all, well, there we go. All right, Linda. I've got the cross, okay? And with the cross, I don't necessarily feel that it's about religion. I actually want to go, it's more with your beliefs, honey. So whether you're questioning your beliefs a little bit more lately, I do feel that I've got the older, and I'm drawn to the male and the male and the female head at the bottom. I do feel like I've got older, wiser people around you that are pushing you to trust in your beliefs. So to me, I want to say, don't let others question you or have you question your own beliefs in that sense. Stay true to yourself, and the light that's shining around there is that's what's going to shine through. All right. So sending you lots of love too, honey, and all the best with that. Okay, guys, don't forget also, before I forget, to hit the share button, spread the love onto your pages, and you can certainly invite people to join in as well. All right, and if you are watching from any other page bar the mytimetv.live, you do need to jump over here into mytimetv.live. The link is in the description above me here as well. So click on that. So I can actually see your comment here in the background. All right. So we're up to Linda. I've done yours, hon. Alicia. Sorry, honey. Hi, Leanne. Any messages from me, grandparents that have passed? Okay. I actually feel like I've got one of each, a grandmother and a grandfather. The grandfather energy does feel a little bit on the quieter side. I actually feel like I want to do the connection, the communication with your grandmother. Now, would I be right in saying that there was a little bit of confusion around her passing? So to me, I feel like I've got health issues going on that they didn't necessarily have a clear picture about with that as well. She keeps playing the soft music in the background and I get the singing. So I don't know if you like to play the music and sing along or that was something that she was more drawn to. But I do feel that there is a lot of love and support that comes through for her. She's putting the study books in front of you. So I want to say, look at the study. So what are you drawn to at the moment in the way of needing to or wanting to study? All right, so look at that. So sending you lots of love, honey. Tamara's saying, oh my God, yes, I'm not alone. You're not, honey. You're far from it. Okay. And she's just saying, hey, Leanne. And we've got Barbara tagging Georgia. Well done, hun. That's the way to do it. So if anybody else is trying to tag somebody, how Barbara has done it without the gap between the @ symbol and the first letter is the way to do it. All right. And Brandon's just saying, spread the love. Oh, I think I've done one for you, honey. Rashina, hi, can I know about my job and finances? I get the reference to finances will start to flow, honey, when you stop stressing about it. Now, a card just jumped out. It's getting better. The sky is lifting. The sky is clearing. So I want to say the job the focus is going to be back on the job and the finances are going to come back in. So I want to say those dark clouds that you felt like you've been sitting under are starting to move. All right. So wishing you all the best and sending you love too, hun. Okay, Josephine. Oh, this is a big one, honey. So I might put it up. And that's not too bad. I think it fits on the, no, it doesn't quite fit on the screen. So I'll read it out. It says, shared the love. Hi, Leanna and Annette. How are you, ladies? Would love guidance on my studies. I work full-time and study full-time online. My studies require me to do several work placements. I'm starting to stress out because I don't know what to do. I work full-time, but I don't have time to for work placements. I do see me completing my studies, or do I have to give up something to make it work? If so, what do I do? Thank you. All right, honey, I don't know, I'm drawn to pulling a card for you. And so I do feel that you will find balance. So whether it is about talking to maybe your employer as well as the course coordinator, I do feel there is a happy medium in the middle. So whether with your work placement, you might need to just do it over like in shorter spouts, but over a longer period. I do get the reference you can make it happen. I feel like I want to be looking at 4 weeks. So whether it's about just putting your head down and focusing on it over a 4-week period to get it done, I do get the reference to, pardon me, I do get the reference to you will move forward. And the card that comes out is you're sailing in the right direction. So it's only upwards and onwards from here. So I want to say don't stress about it. You are heading in the right direction. Ask the questions, honey. There's ways and means around it. And my feeling is you're probably not the first person going through this course that has had that trouble. Sorry, that was my knee trying to get my feet warm. That has had that trouble. So I do feel they have things, but it's about, I feel like they want you to use your initiative. There goes the card jumping out again, in making this happen. All right. So whether it's a way they test you under pressure, I just feel like it's going to happen. Okay. So next we have sending you love too, honey. Bessie says, "Hi, Leanne. Do you see any guidance regarding future career, honey? I actually want to put the paperwork around you. So I want to say maybe looking at doing some study, but being in an office environment. So I do feel like I'm pushing paperwork around with your energy, okay? And I wouldn't be surprised if that could be even possibly in a government department. All right. So I want to say looking out for contracts within the government department, paperwork. All right. So all the very best with that and love to you too, hun. Now, Linda, I'm pretty sure I have done, have I? Love some guidance, please. I reckon it may have been no, I have done yours, honey. Matt, hey, will my family stay in Adelaide or relocate? Honey, I'm actually drawn to staying in Adelaide with you. So I do feel like Adelaide is the place to be. All right, so sending love to you and your family. Irene, hey, honey, hope you're well. I've shared the love. Can you tell me if I'm going to get what I want in a business sale, and will it be soon? I love the cards too. All right, I get yes with that, but I keep getting this smell of perfume that wafts through the house or through my office here. Not sure. It's like the same energy as what went through before, and it keeps getting my attention. Okay, honey, yes, I get yes on the business. Everything comes around, but it's all been set out there for you. So I do get the reference to, I'm actually seeing the circle around the moon as a clock sort of thing. So I get it's all in the timing with that side of it. The 32 comes down to the 5. And I'm actually drawn to the 8 as well with that. So 513. I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the next 5 months, but I get the 5 very strong around that. Okay. See it selling. See yourself letting go of it and signing those paperworks at the dollar value you want it to be, or in as you no less than your minimum in that sense. Okay. See those people walking through your door to buy that business. Okay. Ashley, you remind me so much of my mum. Oh, do I? Oh, thank you, honey. I take that as a compliment because I feel that your mum was an amazing person. All right. Beautiful. Deb says she shared the love. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Bridget says, "Hi, Leanne. Do you see us moving interstate Tasmania or staying out in Adelaide?" I actually feel like I want to do both. I would say stay first, honey. I'm drawn to staying being the strongest, but I do want to visit Tasmania. So whether that could be a place that you may visit at times, but at the moment I want to say stay. There's a lot of confusion around you at the moment, hun, too. All right, so wishing you all the very best as well. There's a lady in your picture, honey, that looks very familiar. I don't know why I'm drawn to her, the lady in the background's energy. All right. Mandy, hey, honey, I hope you're well. Hi, Leanne, shared. Roz was awesome. Are we getting pregnant soon? I got no with that, honey. Sorry. I don't feel like just yet. All right. Okay, Roz is pretty awesome. Shh, we won't tell her though. She knows. We think she's awesome. All right, so no, not just yet, honey. I do feel there is another child for you, and I actually feel like I've got a little boy energy with that, but just not yet. Okay, release the stress from your body, because I get you're holding on to a lot of stress, honey. Don't put the pressure on yourself getting pregnant either. That plays on the body too. I know that from experience. Michelle, sending you love, Mandy. I'm looking at your last name. Sorry, honey. Michelle, shared the love. Please, may I have a card? You certainly will. Guys, don't forget to share hashtag and let me know where you're watching from as well. All right. Oh, Love it. Honey, stop being so serious and let that little girl come out and play. So whether you've been under a bit of pressure lately or you're forgetting to have fun and sit in that fun energy, I just get when she comes out to play, everything flows in a positive direction. All right. So wishing you all the very best. Sending you a big hug as well. Michelle, hello. Can I have a card, please? And you have shared. Beautiful. Thank you, honey. The next question under is comment under is your shared. All right. Number 8. 8 is a money number. That's where I was drawn first. So when you look at the 8 in the Chinese number, it is very much about the money. I also get that you need to let go of the past. So I want to say this is something coming to an end that has been in your past, the letting go, and it's being able to breathe and move forward is the reference. Let me see if I can get that without the glare. That's probably the best place there. Yeah, wrong way. All right, so I get look at finances, the financial flow coming in, the money, putting something to rest and moving forward. Okay, releasing it and moving forward. All right, so sending you love, honey, as well. All right, next we have Tony. Hey, ladies, hi, ladies. Hoping just for a general reading from Plainfield, India. Wow, we're getting out to India. Wonderful. Thank you for joining us, Tony. I would love to do a card reading for you. Honey, I get that things are starting to move forward, so I do feel a lot of the heavy energy has hovered over you recently. But I want to say things are starting to open up and move forward in that way. So I get the light, it's starting to come through. Now, Tony, while I'm talking connected to your energy, my stomach is actually feeling very, I don't want to say unsettled. I actually got a burning sensation. So whether your stomach is a little bit in heightened or inflamed is probably the word I get at the moment. I just feel like you need to watch food. So whether certain foods aren't agreeing with you, but I just feel all of a sudden bloated, pardon me, with indigestion with your energy. So I'm not getting warning signs going off about it, but I do feel that it is very much about maintaining your stomach health, your gut health, and I'm drawn to this being more at the top of the stomach. So you may even have or had a little ulcer or something there that is causing this inflamed energy through certain foods. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Like I said, I'm not getting warning signs going off about it, but it is about maintaining it. I also like to make it clear that I am not medically trained either. So what I get comes from spirit. If you do have some concerns there, I would recommend going and seeing a doctor and getting a professional opinion about it. All right. So wishing you all the very best and thank you for joining us from India. Okay, Monica, sorry, honey. Shared the love. Hi, Leanne. Seen a job I am interested in, but I am a bit worried of the boss who I have heard is quite controlling. Should I apply? And if so, will I get it? Thank you. I get yes, hun. Don't let other people's opinions get in your way with that side of it. Okay, so what I do is I apply, and I also set my intentions when I do something. If it's meant to be, I will get it. So it doesn't hurt to apply. You've got options, honey. So I would say go for it, and if it's meant to be, it will be. What will be, will be. That's one of my favourite sayings lately that just keeps rolling off the tongue. All right, so wishing you all the very best there. Now, Brandon, I have done yours. Michelle's tag number 2, Sandy. Beautiful, honey. Hey, gorgeous Sandra. Hi, Leanne. I hope you are well. Can I please see what's coming in the future for 2 of my family members? I think you know who I mean. Thank you. I have shared shared your word. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Okay, yes, I feel things are going to get better, honey. I do get the reference to there is need for more communication around there, and things will settle down. Okay, I look at the energy shift around October, November with that side of it. I actually feel like you need to speak up and set your boundaries, honey, around that situation. Because I just get the reference to it's affecting you more than you're letting on. Okay, now while I'm playing with the cards, a card jumped out, so I've got to pull it for you. I get it's about family, so I get the balance is coming in. So to me, it's the feeling they were all pulled together for that happy home side thing, happy balance type thing. For some reason, I want to send love to mum as well. So I feel like I've got your father stepping in, wanting to send love to mum. Okay, and I'm sending a big hug your way too, honey. Love to see you. Well, I will see you on the 21st of September by memory. In 21st September, anybody is interested, I'm doing a live show at Salisbury United Soccer Club. So it's on the 21st of September. There's more information on my Facebook page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, in the events page if you're interested. All right. Chris, Leanne, hi. Could I please have a card reading? You certainly may, honey. All right. There's a bit going on around you. Wow, I can't believe how fast time flies. Okay, the same card, home. Look at what's coming in around home at the moment. I do get the feeling Spirit is trying to get your attention. They keep playing with my nose since I read your question, honey. So balance is there. Home is always the center point where everybody's going to come back to. So I want to say, looking at the energy that's changed there as well. They can leave my nose alone with your energy. So sending you love, honey. Lily, hi Leanne. I would like, whoops, I just lost the comment. My scroll just went flying. Hi Leanne. Hi, I would like to know if I will stay living in Australia or move where. I get Australia, hun. I do feel that Australia for now, but also I do feel there is a connection to England for you as well. Okay, so whether I just lost half the pack. All right, I think I got them all. All right, looking forward. So I want to say it's about the planning and it's about home. All right, so I want to say you're right where you need to be for now. But I also get it's about planning forward, okay? I don't necessarily feel that the planning is to do with the move, like a big move, though. All right, so I don't know why I want to keep saying all right. So whether that's something that you do, sending you love, honey. Okay, Jazz. Hi, Leanne. A card, certainly. Thank you for hashtagging card. Oop, that one wants to jump out. I actually got two jumping out for you, honey. First of all, I've got the snake energy. I just feel like I actually want to say I'm ready to strike. So whether you've got something on the go that you're ready to take action on, I get the reference to looking in that side of view. Now, the second card that comes through is the mountain. So I want to say by taking action on that project that you've got in mind, things are going to soar to a height. So to me, it's a feeling you will get what you want in that side of it. Okay. Oh, the glare. All right. Might just take a little bit of work, but you will get there. Okay. So Jazz, wishing you all the very best. You got a lot of ideas, honey. Put them into action. Okay. I kind of feel like you're holding yourself back at the moment. All right. They're trying to get my attention around that. Brooke. And so when I say that's them pushing. Hey, hun, I hope you're well. Bridget. So I'm just trying to move my scroll without jumping too far. Hi, Leanne. Share the love. Do you see us staying put in Adelaide or moving interstate? Actually, I think I did one for you before, honey. I did. I get staying put. Tracy, I am currently manifesting peace, love, harmony for my children and I and love for myself and my children. Oh, beautiful, honey. Well done. Excellent. So, Michelle, I've done one for you, honey. Barbara, controlling my grief. Am I using whoops, helps if I push the button. Sorry, honey. Controlling my grief. I am using crystals and meditation. Well done, honey. It's amazing what that energy can do. All right. So just remember to acknowledge your grief as well. So I actually feel like, Barbara, I want to put pen to paper with you. Maybe you need to do some writing. All right. So wishing you all the best. Diane, hi, Leanne. A card. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Helps if I look at the card. Study, look at the knowledge you know, honey. So I get the reference to focusing on that. Okay. So there's a lot of, I'm going to say there's a lot of learning to be done. There's a lot of wisdom that I feel like you are needing at the moment. So looking at that, the 26 breaks down to 8. So to me, I want to say the books are going to bring the money in with it as well. The 10 in the bottom corner breaks down to the 1, which is new beginnings. All right. So I don't know what the numbers mean to you, but I am very much drawn to the numbers around you, honey. All right. So sending you lots of love too. Okay. David shared, had surgery on my foot a week ago to remove a metal plate. Ouch. That was put in previously. Will that settle down now, or will I have problems? I do get a little bit of aches and pains, honey, but I want to say it will settle down a lot more than what it has been. Okay. For some reason, I want to say use magnesium oil. I highly recommend Karma Rub, my little bottle that I keep here for myself on my desk. Karma Rub is a beautiful one that, you know, that bottle, I think I'm up to about there by the look of it, has lasted me for ages, and I suffer with a lot of pain, but I just feel like I want to say rubbing Karma Rub on you. So maybe put it underneath your foot or around your foot, on your leg even, and getting that magnesium into your body. I do feel that that's going to help. Okay. I quite often rub it on my lower back, behind my knees, and on my feet, and then put socks on, because it helps to soak it in a lot quicker. I also, when I've got a headache, I will rub it on my temples. I sometimes get the pulse in the eye, so when I'm rubbing it on my temples, it seems to help with that as well. So sending you lots of healing too. Just rest it. Don't push too hard. Okay? I know you're going to struggle with that. Nita, hey honey. Hi Leanne, shed the love. You have said recently that I will be in a relationship soon. Can you give me a clue to who it will be, please, if you can? It's going to be somebody new in your life, honey. Now, sometimes we can push this stuff away by focusing too much on it. So I want to say live life, have fun, and just allow that to take place, because we can get a certain thing stuck in our head and we actually miss what's been put in front of us. All right. So I do feel that is still coming, but just enjoy life. Look at who gets your attention without overthinking it. All right. Just to open yourself up, open your heart up, and just let that beautiful light shine through. He will find you. Okay. Natalie says, hello, shared. May I please have a card? Certainly, honey. I hope you are well. Oh, sorry. I've got my cards all mixed up. Get some order happening. So, honey, I don't know if you like to have order in your life, but I just get the reference to getting things organized. I want to say it's going to take some time, so hang in there, okay? So I don't feel like I've got clutter. I just feel like life in general is sort of being put to the test a little bit. but hang in there. Things will come. Be patient. That's that P word that I hate. All right, I do need to say hello and good evening to my mum because I did miss her comment last night. Hi, Mum. You're a little late coming in. Or it was because there was lots of other comments. So I hope you're staying warm. All right. Kirsty, I think I've done one for you, honey. She's just letting us know she wants to manifest more employment, love, and free up money worries in my life. Beautiful, honey. Well done. Okay, Sharon. Hey, gorgeous. Shared, hi, Leanne. I'm at a loss at the moment. What is next for me? I actually want to say step back, honey, and clear your mind because I get the reference to your mind is going flat out as well. So things will start to move and I get more balances coming. Look at the changes that come in around October. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Look at the relationship. There's one coming. All right. And I'm drawn to the 25. Now, I actually feel like that breaks down to it. That does break down to a 7 looking at numerology. But I do get that I'm looking at a happy future around that. And the 7 is important. So wishing you all the very best, honey, and sending you a big hug. All right. Bianca, first time watcher, would love a reading, please. Thank you for joining in, honey. It's great to have you here. And feel free to share the love. Okay, because you've asked for a general one, honey, I am going to pull a card for you. And I get the reference to look at what's opening up. So to me, there's a lot of energy that is starting to move. You've got the 33, the 6. With that, and I get the reference to the 8. And it's funny because I actually read that as 35, which I wanted to break down to an 8, but having the second look, it's a 33. But the 8 is in the corner and 8 is around finances. So to me, I want to say you're unlocking your finances and there's going to be a lot of love and respect that comes with that. Okay, so wishing you all the very best, Bianca. All right, look forward to seeing you hopefully on another show as well. Sammy, anything for me tonight, Leanne? Certainly, and I will pull you a card. I might actually just try and skip through a few of you really quickly and just draw cards. It's about family for you, hun. I get the reference to go back to your roots and permit and focus on family because things will brighten up around there. So whether things have been a little bit mixed match there in the middle, I just get the reference to the love will come through, that light will shine through in a positive way. All right. So I'm just looking for names now that I haven't read for tonight. Sands SB, would you have any guidance messages for Stuart? I'm actually just going to pull you a card, hun, because I want to try and get messages to as many of you as I can. Okay, so I just get the reference to grounding at the moment. So to me, it's the feeling that things will start to take off, but remember to stay grounded with that. And when you said, Stuart, I got there's a lot of love that comes through with that. And I'm actually drawn to the wings on the bird being like spreading his wings as well. Okay, so free as a bird. So, honey, sending you lots of love with that. Annie? Okay. Oh, all right, Annie, I feel like you're building into something big. So I want to say, look at what's coming up for you. I actually feel like you will be the king of the castle, so to speak. All right, I know your name's Annie, but I was drawn to the king, and I feel like your castle is coming. It's awaiting. All right, so look at how that's all going to come together. But look at the structures in your life at the moment as well, Okay. Brooke, I don't think we've done one from you. I get there's lots of love for you, Nan, honey, and I'm just going to pull you a card really quickly. Okay, same thing, anchored. need to be grounded at the moment, because I get the reference to this storm that you've been in has passed. So to me, I get there's been some unsettled energy around you, but it is about just staying anchored for now, and things will start to shift very quickly. All right. So your Nan's got a hand on her heart as well, giving me love and pride. She's giving me pressure to my head. So I don't know if she had something going on in her head in that sense. Annie, actually, I've done one for you, honey. Just did one recently. When will I have my baby boy? He is due in December. I get December. Mid-December. Wanda says, thank you, Leanne. You are very welcome. Dee is just, Mandy is, Mandy, that's the second time, honey, I've done that. But you will laugh at this, because the next question, the next name under you is Dee Thomas. Mandy's just putting Donna there. Dee says, honey, and will my grandson be happy and settled when we move? I get a very strong yes with that. New beginnings is a positive thing. Okay. Lorraine says, honey, and what does my future hold? I'm going to pull a card. Okay. Hey, Jodie. All right. I want to say stop looking back and look forward, honey. So to me, it's that feeling that it's no longer about holding on to the past. It is about moving forward. So I get when you look forward, that's what's going to bring a lot of positive energy in around that. Okay. Jodie, welcome back, honey. Beautiful. All right. I think we are just on out of time. Can't believe how quickly this hour has gone. All right, we'll just have a quick look and see. Hey, Angela. Just say hello to everybody in there. I will go back and have a look at it. Thank you, Mia, for sharing. Jessie is saying thank you. You are very welcome, honey. Ashley says thank you so much. I do very much notice a smell that reminds me of her in my home. I'm glad to know she is around. Beautiful, honey. I got that same scent twice, and it's funny that I was drawn to that the second time as well as your comment then. Tiff says, yes, he was very cheeky. Honey, your brother is still very cheeky on the other side, so I don't feel that he is ever going to lose that cheekiness. All right. Okay, there's lots and lots of questions here. Sorry, I haven't got to it. I do. Annette doesn't do Wednesday nights with me, Mandy. She actually does Tuesday nights, and she had something come up last night that she wasn't able to join in as well. So I'm sure she'll be back on next Tuesday night with me. I won't let her off next week. Laura says, hi, Leanne, do you see anyone around me? I get a female energy, a grandmother around you, honey. All right. Okay, guys. Okay. Roz is in the background. Oh, beautiful, Roz. We had hellos to you before, Roz, and somebody commented how amazing you were, honey. Sandra says, hi, Leanne, I can't say them how I feel. That's just beautiful from Dad to Mum. And yes, I will see you on the 21st, honey. If you can't say it face to face, ask to do it on the higher level, so with their higher self. So I always say put it out to the universe, ask for permission to do the work on their higher selves. And if you in your head get back the answer yes, go for it, because you're doing it from the heart. It's not coming out of the ego or anything like that. So if you stay true and connect on that higher self, you can do the healing on that level. Say what you need to say. And I always give gratitude and thanks for being able to do that. Okay, so that's just another way you can do it when they won't listen face to face. All right, because I get this is weighing heavy on you at the moment. Okay, Rosa's just saying Booktopia do cards, I think. Okay, Leanne, how can I get some cards? What sort of cards are you after, honey? If you're after the Lenormand, like Ros says, maybe Booktopia. There is an extended deck that Roz uses, and they are absolutely beautiful. I got one of this packet a few years ago. It still looks like brand new. From a crystal shop, a book card place. I don't actually have this one in stock, and I haven't actually come across any of my suppliers that do stock it as yet. Just trying to read the back of it. US Games Systems Inc. Stanford. Let me hold that up to the camera, see if you can read that, hun. If you can read that, you might be able to Google that. All right, freeze the video and Google it. Okay, so wishing you all the best. Sharon says, thank you so much. Yes, my mind is going overtime at the moment. Thank you so much. You are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. Not sure, Roz, she's always getting new ones in. Yeah, I definitely don't have that one. Okay, Mandy, I do have some of my cards online on my website, depending what sort you're after, or I might be able to guide you to a packet if I sort of know what you're looking for. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, coming up. What have I got coming up? I've got my beginners level 1 workshop in North Adelaide, Saturday and Sunday this weekend. It is a 2-day one from 10 to 4. I have 2 spots left before it's sold out. So I'm really looking forward to the group that has come together, and a lot of learning to be going on there as well. My mum's looking at me on the screen. I'm going to take you down now, Mum. So that is this weekend. On the 21st of September, I do have my live show, as I said about before, at Salisbury. And it's going to be a really amazing night. If you would love to hear from one of your loved ones, come and sit in the audience. You never know when you're going to get a reading. So what I talk about, like what I mean as in a live show, I'm on stage, Spirit will step in, draw me to their loved ones in the crowd, and I will deliver messages. So if you've ever seen John Edwards or Lisa Williams do their thing on stage, that is what I do. Lisa's been one of my mentors for a few years now. So I do that stuff as well. Dot, you are very welcome. Now, I still didn't bring it in. I need to bring my drum in and show you that. I might actually try and make time tomorrow and do a live with that as well. What's tomorrow? Thursday. We'll see how we go. I'm running in North Adelaide as well, a drumming workshop. So you make your own 15-inch drum out of deer skin, and you get to take your drum home with you as well. Now, that has limited spots, and I think there's only about 4 spots left in that workshop as well. So if you're interested, you can jump over into my Facebook page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. Look in the events page, or look on my website, which is scrolling across the bottom of the page. That will come back now. LeanneWinstonPsychicMedium.com. Go into workshops, and there is a link there that will take you to the details. Now, that is a day workshop from 10 to 4. So you will make your, I call it a doinger. That's my name for it, the doinger, the stick and the drum, and take it home. So everything's provided. All you have to do is bring along a drink bottle for yourself, a towel to work on, and some lunch, or you can pop out for lunch when it's lunchtime as well. So if you want any more information on that, certainly, sorry, Mandy, I'm smiling at your comment. Certainly, do contact me about that, whether you message me on Facebook or not. And I love my secretary in the background here, my mum. I'm going to have to pay her more peanuts this week. Mount Gambier I have now just agreed to doing Mount Gambier on the 31st of November to the 1st of December. So that is going to be the Miracles Psychic Fair Hunt. I don't think at this stage I'm actually going to get to Mount Gambier this year to do a live show. It has been crazy busy. So I will try and fit a live show over there. next year, in next year's calendar, because I'm actually looking at that now as well. Now, for those, thank you, Mum, for that. For those that missed out on last night's show, I've got some pretty exciting news. I have joined forces with Annette in more than just a live show, so Annette Kirkwood. Her and I are going to be doing the Fringe Festival. We are putting together the Fringe Market. So we're going to have a weekend market on Saturday night and Sunday nights for the 5 weekends of the Adelaide Fringe. So we will be in the East End there at Flinders Street having markets. So if you're a stall holder or a small business that would like to do a stall of any of those nights, a Saturday, Sunday, we've got different packages for different days and whatnot. Please inbox me as well, and I'll put you onto the stallholders web group page. But also check out Sacred Awakening Events as a Facebook page and like that. So that page is going to be where we manage all of our events and up and coming and stuff like that. So we will notify you of those events. I will be on my own running a Murray Bridge Fair next year as well, but dates and stuff are still to be finalised on that side of it as well. On top of that exciting news about doing the Fringe Market, I have also been asked to do live shows. So from North Adelaide, if anybody wants to, check out the Comfort Inn at Regal Park. It's a great place for accommodation and stuff. My daughter works there. My brother-in-law owns it. I'm going to be doing a live show there on the Thursday night and the Friday nights only of each week of the Fringe as well. So you'll be able to come along. It'll only be a show for about an hour and a half. I think tickets are going to be like $30 with that, and I will read for those in the crowd as well. So that's all going to be joined in with both things, the market and the live shows in North Adelaide are connected to the Fringe as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. What else have we got coming up? Mount Gambier in end of November, December. I think I'm heading back to Broken Hill on the beginning of November to teach another drum making workshop and a beginner's 1 level in the psychic mediumship development too. So if you're interested in doing that and you're in the Broken Hill area, check out the events page as well. But just jump over to my events page if you've got time, guys, and check out all the events. There is a lot going on there at the moment coming up, and that's without even touching on what I've got in the making going on behind the scenes here for next year. So I will keep you updated on dates and stuff for next year's stuff coming up. So there's a lot going on. I think I'm going to bring Mum and Dad out of retirement. Mum's just gone, oh no. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Please, I wanted to do it the last couple of days and just do some little live videos to give people tools and some information that might help them with things going on in the universe and stuff at the moment. But things have just been crazy busy. The end of the day comes and I don't get it done. But I certainly will try and do that before the end of the weekend. So keep your eye out on my page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, because I might just randomly go live. I've got my new phone now, a decent camera. I need to check it out and play with it. Roz is just saying, oh, that's so nice. Thank you, everyone. And Roz had a big birthday, Wednesday, yesterday. So I hope you're still celebrating, honey, your birthday week. All right, beautiful. Guys, please do respect my wishes and do not inbox me wanting free readings. If you didn't get your questions answered tonight, jump on with Roz and I on Tuesday mornings. Thanks, Mum. I'll touch on that in a second. Tuesday mornings, or I'm on with Annette and myself Tuesday nights, and I'm here on Wednesday nights as well. Thank you for your patience when I didn't do Tuesday and Wednesday last week, but I did need to set my boundaries around that and have some nurture time for myself, and Annette was sick as well. So yeah, please don't inbox me wanting free readings. If you do want a reading and you haven't had your question answered today, I do offer one question readings for as low as $40, and you can book in through my booking calendar. So just go to leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com into the service button, and that will, you click on readings in there and it will take you to my calendar, and you can do that. I also do the half hour and hour readings as well, face-to-face, phones, Zoom, email, the whole lot. Mum has just reminded me that we are in Renmark. Now, if I remember correctly, Renmark is about the 15th, 16th or 16th, 17th of November, so the middle weekend of November, for the Enlightenment Riverland Festival that is at the Renmark Hotel. So I'll be there for 2 days. Thank you, Mum, as well. So I think that is all. I love that, Mandy. Poor Mum and Dad. Mum says poor Mum and Dad, and Mandy's laughing out loud. Mandy, I don't think you've met my Mum and Dad yet. I don't think I got to catch up with you in Mount Gambier last year. That was about, I think it was just before then or around then that Mum and Dad started coming on the road with me. So I have worn them out pretty well this year. But hey, they're seeing the countryside, so they're loving it. And I'm loving having Mum and Dad work with me, and they are amazing help. So don't get a big head, Mum. She'll ring me and tell me off later. All right, guys, remember to take some time for yourself. On that note, I want to say, just acknowledge those people around you and what they bring to your life, and be grateful for those that you do have around you. All right, remember to take some time for yourself and just breathe, ground yourself, and enjoy life while you enjoy those with you. All right, take care, and I will see you very soon. Bye.